So I was just scrolling through the internet and I just heard the current interview by Ten Hag, and he said it would be better if we had a good left-footed left back. And I'm like, what permits my use of language? I just went crazy because I was having this would I call it an argument with his supposed biggest fan here, my G, David Lex Magic, and he was like, yeah, we have Dalo, he can play there. And I was like, hold up, just hold up. We've had Luke Shaw all through last season, he didn't play up to how many matches? Malaysia has been out for who knows, we even thought maybe he's been dead and buried and they just don't want to let us know. Or maybe he's in jail, locked up or something. We've had no established left back for as long as we can remember. It's been about rotating Wan-Bissaka and Dalo for a very long while. And from nowhere, you're selling Wan-Bissaka and then you're buying Mazarawi. And I'm like, okay, fine, no wahala. But where is still the left back, for goodness sake? It would have been a good buy if we kept Wan-Bissaka and then bought Mazarawi. Yes, a good buy. We have three options. Three options which we are going to have and see for the whole of the season. Now, where is that Luke Shaw? I think I heard yesterday that he's still on an injury distance spree. We don't know when he's going to be back. There is no supposed date when Luke Shaw is going to be back. Malaysia that has come back, we don't know whether he has gone back because we've only seen pictures where he's training, but he's not even making the team. Other people that were training, they've made the team after 2 weeks. Where is Malaysia? Malaysia was back before what's his name, Hoyland, but he's still not in the team. Why? So there are no left backs, but we are selling a right back, a standard defender, in my opinion, and we still do not have a left back. Okay, sir, please play Ariamas. You've tried him in preseason, it was okay. He was not perfect, but it was okay. You said no, you're not going to play him. We had Alvaro Fernandez. Oh yeah, play the young man. You sold him last season. He's doing very well in Benfica now. What is happening? You have a problem in a position. You are not fixing that problem. You are selling someone who's supposedly not a problem. Wan-Bissaka wasn't a problem. And this is no comparison, but I mean, Mazarawi, for all I can say, I've watched the past two games and he's had an appalling performance. No this, please, but he's had an appalling performance. You every when I was beating him like back to back, Udogi was beating him back to back, pace, and you see him just breathing out of air. Guy, you're supposed Africa, Morocco, and you're supposed to be able to run. What happened? You can't run, you can't mark. Making it's just there. And for the love of God, I'm wondering what did you enter like this by? Now, yesterday he left the Porto players on side every time, and they were all beating him. The problem is he's leaving them on side, and you still cannot go and win that. But at least for Wan-Bissaka, even if he does that, which I don't see him leaving you offside because he wants to be on your tail at all times. He's not leaving you on side for anything. Even if you do that, you're not going to beat him. But God, it was just something. And now that problem is back. That money we used in buying Mazarawi, we could have bought a good left back. If left back was a problem, we would have gotten a good left back, for goodness sake. Oh, I mean, try Harry Ramas. When are you going to try him? When Dalo help us and concede like a million goals or what? And you're saying that is going to improve the team. At every point in time, Ten Hag seems to have an excuse for why we are not doing well. Or we create an excuse for him. It is no more cup. Now it is if we had a left back. Like, man, guy, stop it, I beg. You're just beginning to mess with our feelings and everything. If you are angry with the fact that we were going to go and recruit before you came to mind, you talk we no go kill you. He's right. You are okay to do that in your own rights. But don't tell us a left back. How is it going to help the whole situation? How is the team defending as a cohesive unit? There's still no defensive shape as a team. It is all vibes and inshallah. And your call yesterday, I was happy when the Porto team were pressing. I was like, oh God, thank God, this is a time where we just and then Bruno is having his second red card in 2 games. The same Bruno who's been out of sorts, he's not in form. Well, yesterday he had an okay game. I wouldn't say it's a good game, an okay game before the red card. But guy, he's not been on form. He's not been playing well. It will not kill you to keep Bruno on the bench. Rashford had one of his best performances this season for Man U, and you removed him at halftime for the sake of rotation or the fact that, like I said this morning, was not defending. What kind of an excuse is that, for crying out loud? How what sort of in-game management is that? Very appalling something. Who did we offend as Man U fans like this? Man, it's over, man. It's just draining being a Man U fan right now. It's draining. I can't wear my jersey. Like since last season, I'd already thrown it. I've shifted my jersey. I wear it on every other day. There is not a day we are playing because I'm not going to come and start being yapped from the road at all. I'm not going to work for a person they yap me. On other days, I already get it. Not talk of when we are playing. I beg. Please, all this has to stop. Just let him go. He's tired. He's telling us that he's tired. We are not getting it. He's tired. He does not want to do it again. Ineos, let him go. I beg. For the sake of our mental health, please. Thank you.